Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your person back with another video. Today we're diving into a topic that's often shrouded in mystery and fear. So, today we're going to be talking about something that's like super dark and mysterious and honestly kind of scary to a lot of people, Satanism. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's take a moment to really understand what we're dealing with here. I know, right? Heavy stuff. But don't worry, we're here to shed some light on the subject and clear up some common misconceptions. But seriously, there are so many misconceptions about Satanists out there, and it's honestly kind of messed up. People often think of Satanists as evil or dangerous, but that's far from the truth. Like, people assume the worst, and it's just not cool. These myths can lead to fear, discrimination, and misunderstanding. It's time we set the record straight. So, I thought we could dive into some of these crazy myths and try to separate fact from fiction. We'll look at the origins of these myths, why they persist, and what the reality actually is. Get ready to have your minds blown, you guys, because things are about to get interesting. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often misunderstood. Satanism is a belief system that has been around for decades, yet it's still surrounded by a lot of myths and misconceptions. Let's debunk 10 common myths about Satanists. We'll explore each myth in detail, providing you with the facts and evidence to help you understand the truth. So, grab some popcorn, sit back, and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, do Satanists literally worship the devil? This is a question that often pops up when people hear the term Satanist. The image that comes to mind is usually something out of a horror movie or a Halloween party. Like, picture a dude in a red suit with horns? Yeah, not so much. The reality is far from this stereotypical image. Most people are surprised to learn that modern Satanism is not about worshipping an evil entity. Most modern Satanists are actually more about self-empowerment and individuality. They focus on personal growth, self-discovery, and achieving their own goals. It's a philosophy that encourages people to take control of their own lives and destinies. It's not about worshipping some evil entity, instead it's about finding inner peace and strength. Many Satanists practice meditation and other forms of self-reflection to better understand themselves and their place in the world. It's more like, hey, I'm in charge of my own life and I'm not going to let some imaginary being tell me what to do. This mindset is about breaking free from societal norms and expectations, and living life on one's own terms. It's kind of punk rock when you think about it. The rebellious spirit of punk rock aligns well with the principles of modern Satanism. It's about questioning authority, challenging the status quo, and embracing one's true self. Many Satanists are also involved in community service and social activism. They believe in making a positive impact on the world and helping those in need. It's a way to show that their beliefs are not about negativity or harm, but about empowerment and positive change. So the next time you hear the term Satanist, remember that it's not about devil worship. It's a complex and nuanced belief system that values personal freedom, self-discovery, and making a positive impact on the world. Okay, this one is just straight up messed up. The idea that Satanists are out there sacrificing people, hello, this isn't a horror movie, there's absolutely no evidence to support this, and frankly, it's just a way to demonize a group of people based on zero facts. Seriously guys, don't believe everything you see in the movies. Okay, so this is where things get really interesting. See, a lot of people think Satanists are all about, evil and darkness. But honestly, it's way more complicated than that. Many Satanists actually follow a pretty strict ethical code. They believe in treating others how you want to be treated, which, hello, isn't that what most religions teach? It's all about personal responsibility and, not being a jerk. Shocking, right? Okay, so here's the thing. Satanism isn't like this big unified religion where everyone believes the same thing. It's more like, there's this umbrella of Satanism, and then underneath that there are all these different branches and interpretations. It's imagine if you had a million different flavors of ice cream, but they were all still technically ice cream, you know? It's wild. Okay, so there's this idea that Satanists are obsessed with Christianity and trying to destroy it. And while it's true that some Satanists might not be the biggest fans of organized religion, it's not like they're all sitting around plotting the downfall of Christianity. Some Satanists might have been raised Christian and then found a different path that resonated more with them. It's not always about hate, you guys. Sometimes it's just about finding your own way. Okay, let's get real for a sec. Most Satanists are just regular people living their lives. They have jobs, families, and probably a Netflix queue they need to catch up on. They're not out there sacrificing goats or summoning demons or whatever crazy stuff people think they're doing. The vast majority of Satanists are law-abiding citizens, just like anyone else. Chapter 7. This one's a little tricky. See, some Satanists are atheists, meaning they don't believe in any gods, including Satan. But then you have other Satanists who might believe in a higher power or some kind of spiritual force. It's kind of like it's complicated relationship status with religion. Chapter 8. Ditching the stereotypes, what Satanists really look like. Okay, let's talk about fashion for a sec. When you think of a Satanist, you probably picture someone dressed in all black wearing pentagrams and maybe some seriously intense eyeliner. And yes, some Satanists might dress that way, but it's definitely not a requirement. You could have a Satanist who's a lawyer, a teacher, or even your next door neighbor. You never know. Chapter 9. Secret societies and satanic cults fact or fiction. Okay, so this one's straight out of a conspiracy theory. The idea that Satanists are all part of some secret society that controls the world? Yeah, not so much. Most Satanists are actually pretty open about their beliefs, and they're not trying to hide anything. They're just trying to live their lives, man. Chapter 10. The truth about Satanists. Are they actually dangerous? Okay, so this is the big question, right? Are Satanists dangerous? And the answer is overwhelmingly no. The vast majority of Satanists are peaceful people who just want to be left alone to practice their beliefs. They're not out to hurt anyone, and they believe in things like compassion and empathy. Shocking, I know. Outro, don't be a sheeple, think for yourselves. So, there you have it, you guys. We've taken a deep dive into the world of Satanism and debunked 10 of the most common myths surrounding it. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? From understanding the core beliefs to dispelling the misconceptions, we've covered a lot of ground. But remember, this is just the beginning. The world is full of diverse beliefs and practices, and it's up to us to approach them with an open mind and a willingness to learn. 10 myths about Satanism officially debunked. It's fascinating how much misinformation can circulate about a topic that many people don't fully understand. By taking the time to educate ourselves, we can break down these barriers and foster a more inclusive and understanding society. I hope this video helped to, open your minds a little bit. It's so important to question what we hear and seek out the truth for ourselves. In a world where information is so readily available, we have the power to educate ourselves and others, and show you that things aren't always what they seem. Just like an optical illusion, our perceptions can be deceiving. It's crucial to look beyond the surface and understand the deeper truths that lie beneath. It's so easy to judge a group of people based on what we've heard or what we think we know, but it's important to remember that everyone has their own beliefs and their own story. Each person's experience is unique, and by listening to their stories we can gain a better understanding of their perspectives. But it's important to remember that everyone has their own beliefs and their own story. By engaging in open and respectful dialogue, we can bridge the gaps between different belief systems and find common ground. So, next time you hear someone say something negative about Satanists or any other group for that matter, maybe challenge them a little bit. Ask questions, seek to understand their reasoning, and provide them with accurate information. It's through these conversations that we can dispel myths and promote understanding, maybe challenge them a little bit. Ask them why they think that way, encourage them to think critically, and question their assumptions. You might be surprised at how much a simple question can change someone's perspective. Ask them why they think that way. Engage in a meaningful conversation and share what you've learned. You never know, you might just change someone's mind. Thanks for watching. You never know, you might just change someone's mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time. And remember, always think for yourselves and question everything. The journey to understanding is a lifelong one, and it starts with a single step. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning. Until next time, stay curious and open-minded.